Good morning. Welcome to this financial coaching webinar. My name is Lloyd Obordo, one of the financial educators of the International Marketing Group Wealth Academy. And by profession, I'm a police officer, and during my spare time, a financial educator. I joined this financial institution because I wanted to start planning for my retirement. And also, I wanted to equip myself with proper financial education to build a better future for my family. But later on, I realized na maganda din pala na I was able to share what I learned to help other people. Kasi masarap din sa pakiramdam na nakakatulong ka rin sa ibang tao. So if you want to have a better understanding about money, then this is for you. After nitong short financial coaching webinar, I'm confident na kapag in-apply mo kung ano mga natutunan mo dito, you will start to create a better and stronger financial future for your family and for those people around you as well. So, handa na ba kayo matuto? Okay. So, is money controlling you or do you control money? I think most of the time, people are always being controlled by money. So, ibig sabihin, kung nasaan ang pera, doon tayo. Even though we don't want to work, but still, kailangan pa rin natin magtrabaho para sa family, sa anak, aging parents. But as long as we are being paid, okay lang. In fact, there are three kinds of people in this world. First, the people who loves their job but hates the pay. Second, the people who loves the pay but hates their job. And the third, the people who hates the pay and hates their job. So basically, what I'm trying to tell you is that the minute you take control of your money and you know how to handle your money properly, you will have freedom. So make money work better for you. So by doing this, mama-maximize mo ang pera mo. Because a lot of people work very hard for their money. But after working for so many years, they still end up not having enough money. The reason for this is that because they lack of financial education. So maraming wealthy people na paragi nating tinatanong, I've been working pretty hard. How come I still work all the time? And then I see those wealthy people. Sometimes he doesn't even work, pero bakit marami siyang pera? And sometimes we feel bad. Actually, the only difference is that person learned while he is not working, money is working for him. And so it's very important na we should learn to take control of our money and make it work for us as well. Why do we need financial education? So, bakit ba natin kailangan ng financial education? So, we need financial education because of these realities. First reality. So, when it comes to securing and saving their future, many people fail. Good people fail, hardworking, smart, young, old, teachers, engineers, doctors, many people end up retiring without enough savings. So see, even professionals, even men in uniforms, siguro naman may mga kakilala tayo na police officers na nagre-retire na walang enough savings. Well, siguro karamihan sa atin is hindi iniisip ang retirement kasi meron tayong retirement benefits from the government. So yung iba naman is nagla-lump sum. For example, nagla-lump sum sila ng 3 or 5 years. Well, okay lang din naman yun kapag iniisip natin kung paano ito palalaguin. Like mag-put up ka ng business, rentals, or you invest it and earn dividends. Pero kung ang iisipin mo ay kung paano mo ito gagastusin, it will not take you far. So these people don't set out to fail. They do because they fail to plan and manage their finances. So the problem is they lack financial education. So reality number two, many people believe that financial education is only for the wealthy. So most of the time, kapag pinag-uusapan about financial education, marami nagsasabing, pas muna ako dyan. Kasi para lang sa mga mayayaman yan. Next time na lang kapag marami akong perang i-manage. But actually, financial education is for everyone. That's why we financial educators are nandito para magbigay ng libreng financial education para sa lahat. Many people think that the only solution to financial challenges is to borrow money. So ayan, alam naman natin na marami sa ating police officers ay taga-London, no? Loan dito, loan doon. So di pa tapos ang loan, ayan, magre-renew na naman. Nasa training pa lang, loan ka agad. Well, hindi naman lahat ng utang ay masama. Yun ay kapag ginagamit ito ng tama. So, 13th month pay. Many people spend their 13th month pay on the things that they want rather than the things that they need. But in fact, sa atin, hindi lang 13th month pay. So, meron pa tayong mid-year bonus. So, ang tanong, saan nga ba napupunta ang mid-year bonus at 13th month pay natin? Let's say, for example, if you save your 13th month pay for 6 years, in 40 years, you will have 10 million. Imagine, nag-sacrifice ka ng 6 years ng 13th month pay mo in 40 years, that is 10 million already. So if you sacrifice for 6 years, you could have already changed your life. Laging alamin ang needs versus wants. Laging i-prioritize yung savings bago gumastos. Prioritize yung mga bagay na kailangan mo talaga bago yung mga bagay na gusto mo lang. So, getting to know the basic financial concept. So, ano-ano ba ang mga basic financial concepts? Financial independence is not only a dream. It's a priority that every person should aim for. So, you have to take control of your future by learning how to make money, save money, grow money, and protect money. Because no one will do this for you. Again, no one will do this for you. No one will create wealth for you except you. You don't expect the government to create wealth for you. You don't expect your employer to create wealth for you. You don't expect other people to create wealth for you except you. So ikaw lang talaga ang makakapagbigay ng wealth sa sarili mo. We need to build a solid financial foundation. Question, sa bahay ba natin, what do you think is the most important part of our house? Yung second floor ba? Yung kusina, yung bubong, o yung pundasyon? Siyempre, yung pundasyon. What if may bahay tayo, saksakan ng ganda, pero walang pundasyon? Duman yung bagyo, lindol, so what do you think will happen? Siyempre, magkukulaps yan. So in building a solid financial foundation, just like building a house, we must build it from the ground up. Hindi pwedeng second floor, pababa. The real foundation in building wealth is protection. Protection in the form of life insurance and healthcare. We need to protect ourselves and our family first with life insurance and healthcare. So yan yung tunay na pundasyon ng finances natin. Before we invest, make sure may protection muna tayo. We cannot invest without protection first. So bakit ko nasabi ito? What if, let's say for example, wala kang protection, wala kang insurance, wala kang healthcare, nag-invest ka directly sa stock market or mutual funds, for example, you invested 50,000. So now tomorrow, something happens to us. So dahil sa trabaho natin as police officers, it's very risky. Frontliners tayo. What if something happens to us? Nagkasakit tayo, na ospital, and then suddenly namatay. Ang tanong, yung 50,000 ba natin na ininvest, milyon na ba bukas? 50,000 sa private hospitals, kulang na kulang yan. Pambili ng kabaong, burol, kulang na kulang. Pangpaaral sa mga anak, aanhin nila ang 50,000 mo. So kung may life insurance tayo in case of death of the breadwinner, protected, makakakain pa rin ang family 3 times a day. Makakapagtapos pa rin ng pag-aaral ang mga anak mo. Bakit importante ang healthcare? Siyempre, bago naman tayo makipagkita kay San Pedro, dumadaan muna tayo kay St. Paul. Right? So, paano natin mababayaran ang mga hospital bills kung wala tayong healthcare? Kung wala tayong fund intended for healthcare? Sometimes it will consider as a protection Protection din sa investment natin from early withdrawals. Diba? Kapag nagkasakit ka, yung investment mo kapag wala ka ng pera, i-withdraw mo yon kahit wala pang tubo. So, ang nangyari, malulugi. Next is we need to manage our debt. So, bayaran natin ang mga utang natin. We need to reduce our liabilities as much as possible. Unti-untiin natin. So, dapat zero debt tayo. Especially those with higher interest debts like credit cards, personal loans. So, yung mga loans natin sa S-Lice na yan, alam natin na malaki yung interest dyan sa utang. As much as possible, dapat natin matapos yung mga utang natin sa mga S-Lice na yan, like sa PSS Lice, sa MBI, PSM BFI, sa AMSLI. So, most of the time kasi, yung alam lang natin is utang doon sa mga S-Lice na yan. Hindi natin alam yung savings component, investment vehicles ng mga institution na yan na pwede natin gamitin to grow our money. So, in that way, money is working for us, not against us. Next is we need to build emergency fund. So question, sa buhay ba natin may mga dumarating ng mga emergencies? Palagi yan. Laging may emergency. Pero ang kadalasan, walang fund. So we need to build emergency fund which is equivalent to 3 to 6 months of our monthly salary. For example, let's say I'm earning 20,000 a month times 3 to 6 months. So I should have 60 to 120,000 emergency fund. For example, sa ating mga police officer, kapag nagkakaso tayo, forfeited lahat ng mga benefits natin, like suspension ng salary, suspension ng mga bonuses and benefits. So, ano mangyayari? Next, if you have business, kapag nag-slow down, so I have 3 to 6 months to recover or to look for another source of income. Or let's say, for example, nasira ang kotse, nasira yung bahay, down yung appliance, kailangan bumili ng bago. So, kukunin ko yun sa emergency fund ko. Hindi ko kailangang withdrawin ang mga investment kasi may emergency fund ako. Hindi ko kailangang mangutang kasi may emergency fund ako. So that is really the reason why we need to build an emergency fund. Kasi it's for our security, so it will cover us if something happens unexpectedly. Then yung investment, ang pinakataas na solid financial foundation natin. We need to build long-term assets for retirement, for healthcare, education ng mga anak. So, dapat nasa long-term investment natin yan. Ang investment natin, yan ang magpaparetire sa atin. Yan ang magbibigay ng magandang buhay sa atin in 5, 10, 15, 20 years from now. So, later on sa next session natin, pag-uusapan natin kung saan tayo makakapag-invest where we can double our money in 5, 10, 15 years from now. Now, to build a stronger financial foundation, easier and faster, it is important to increase our cash flow. So, paano ba natin gagawin ito? We need to reduce our expenses. Tipid-tipid muna, and we have to make more money. It's very important to increase our cash flow para mas malaki yung perang panlagay natin or pambili natin ng life insurance at healthcare. With increased cash flow, mas mabilis nating mababayaran ang mga utang natin. Mas mabilis nating mabibuild yung 3 to 6 months emergency fund, and every month, kung mas malaki na yung cash flow natin, edi mas malaki na rin yung pera nating pang-invest buwan-buwan. So if we can invest more money every month, definitely, we can achieve our financial goals. So do you want to have a total financial peace? There is no secret. The only way is to build a solid financial foundation. And if you follow this powerful financial strategy, you will never go wrong. Okay, that's it for today. I hope you learned something. And alam ko marami sa atin ay nagising. So maraming realizations. But don't worry, umpisa pa lang yan. So we have more financial concepts in the next session. So in the next session, hihimay-himayin natin yung solid financial foundation. Paano ba ako makakapag-increase ng cash flow? Ano ba yung importance ng life insurance? How to choose proper healthcare? How to manage and eliminate debts? Paano ba mag-build ng emergency fund? And investment. So alam natin kapag investment, marami yung easy money. So kapag investment nga, marami yung nasa scam. Like for example, yung Kappa scam. So maraming police officers ang na-scam doon. So tayong police officer, we are known to be good in investigation, but most of the time, marami yung nasa scam. Kahit na police officer yan, kahit ibang professional, nasa scam because they lack of financial education. That's why nasa scam tayo. So again, this is your financial educator, Lloyd Obordo. Hope to see you soon on our next sessions. Thank you.